Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah Wa Yahawashi, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, who all learn this truth from him well. Peace and salutations to the 144,000, the rest of the 1/3, the large multitude, until you say shalom. So today's lesson that I want to get into is how Yahawah Wa Yahawashi protect us against the evil around us, because we're constantly surrounded by demons, by these evil spirits trying to attack the brothers, trying to attack the hopeful elect. But those who fear Yahawah Wa Yahawashi will be covered, ultimately because we have that covering, because we fear Yahawah Wa Yahawashi. But 2/3 of our people don't have that covering. They rather rely on carnal means to be delivered. So I'm going to get this first scripture. This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 31. What shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be for us, who can be against us? Yeah, so if Yahawah Wa Yahawashi be for us, then who can really be against us? Even if people come against us, you know, even if we get put in these concentration camps when all hell breaks loose, that was the will of Yahawah Wa Yahawashi. And it was to try our faith, to see if we would fold or if we would endure till the end, because some of the elect will be caught up in those concentration camps and have to be a witness for the testimony of Yahawashi. They're going to have to be martyrs. But ultimately, that was the will of Yahawah Wa Yahawashi, to try our faith. So I'm going to get this next one. This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Yeah, so keeping a word, keeping the patience that Yahawah Wa Yahawashi is gonna deliver you, even if you do have to get your head chopped off, going under that guillotine. Ultimately, it was Yahawah Wa Yahawashi's will, because the dead in Yahawashi will arise first. So even if you do have to take that death, it's still a victory at the end of the day. This is James chapter 1 and verse 1. And it reads, James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord, Yahawashi HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. Greeting. Verse 2, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. Yeah, so count it all joy when you're constantly being tempted with the things of the world, things you used to do back in the world, but you put off. You're going to have to endure those temptations. But now that you have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you have the wisdom to maneuver around, those temptations, not falling into those diverse lusts that you used to fall into when you were in the world before you came into this truth. Verse 3, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. Yeah, so ultimately, this is all to try your faith, to see if you're going to fold, or if you're going to endure, those different temptations, those different spiritual attacks that you constantly have to go through on a day-to-day basis. This is Psalms chapter 34 and verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and deliver them. Yeah, so those angels, the chariots, and ultimately Yahawah Wa Yahawashi are going to cover those who fear the Lord, who are keeping his word, keep being patient, waiting for Yahawah Wa Yahawashi to avenge them and to deliver them. Because we can't save ourselves, we can't deliver ourselves. So therefore, we're relying on Yahawah Wa Yahawashi to deliver us, ultimately by fearing the Lord. This is Numbers chapter 23 and verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath the Most High wrought? Yeah, so there's no enchantment, no spell that could be casted against the elect, because ultimately they're being protected by Yahawah Wa Yahawashi, because you have all these different elites, these different Edomites, these heathens, even some of our own people casting these spells, these enchantments on the left side. You constantly being bombarded with witchcraft, mainstream media, the news, the celebrity, the scandals, bread and circus, but ultimately that doesn't work against the elect because they're being covered by Yahawah Wa Yahawashi. This is Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord Yahawah Wa Yahawashi. Yeah, so no weapon formed against the nation of Israel, but on this side, only the elect is going to prosper. Whatever Esau, Edom comes down with, and these different heathens, it's not going to work against the elect, because ultimately there's going to be a standard risen when all hell breaks loose, and when that standard is going to have to be lifted. Some men of the Lord are going to get that spiritual power, ultimately to be covered. So we won't get taken like the rest of our people are going to get taken, because ultimately they didn't put their trust in Yahawah Wa Yahawashi to cover them. This is Psalms chapter 44 and verse 6. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. Verse 7. But thou hast saved us from our enemies, and hast put them to shame that hated us. So we're not going to trust in these carnal means to deliver us. We're going to trust in Yahawah Wa Yahawashi to cover us. Because carnal means you're going to get carnal results. You're going to have to get put to death because you're going to trust in Yahawah Wa Yahawashi. So I'm going to get these last couple scripts. This is Job chapter 1 and verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. Yes, because the Christian church, these Roman Catholic churches will have you believe that Satan does his own will, but no, he's the son of the Most High too. He was set up to do the bidding of Yahawah Wa Yahawashi. Verse 7, and the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Verse 8, and the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth the Most High, and escheweth evil? Yeah, so Yahawah Wa Yahawashi is asking Satan, have you considered my servant Job, who is righteous, and none is like him on the planet earth, and feareth the Most High? Verse 9, then Satan answered the Lord and said, do Job fear the Most High for naught? Verse 10, hast thou made an hedge about him and about his house and about all that he had on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. Verse 11, but put forth thy hand now and touch all that he had, and he will curse thee to thy face. Yeah, so, that's going into all the wealth, all the different lands, wild wild animals, the sheep, the ox that Job had. It was all given to him by Yahawah Wa Yahawashi. But Satan is telling the Lord, if you take all this away, he will curse you, and he won't worship you anymore. Verse 12, and the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he had is in thy power, only upon himself put not forth thine hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. Yeah, so ultimately, the Satan, he had to be given permission by Yahawah Yahawashi to touch those around Job, but he couldn't even touch Job because the Most High didn't allow it. So it's going to be the same for the elect. The Most High isn't going to allow for the elect to be touched, because ultimately they're going to have that covering by Yahawah Yahawashi to be delivered in these evil days to come. But that's pretty much the point. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah Wa Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who are in the truth and the well. Peace, salutations to the 144,000, the rest of 1/3, the large multitude unto you, Shalom.